The world of television news has developed over the years. Quality definition videotape, state-of-the-art computer graphics, automated cameras, slick, stylish news studios, satellite links, cable links. But how is a news report compiled? I went on report with Meridian news journalist Jonathan Marland. It's a sunny afternoon in Folkestone. Jonathan has been assigned to cover a story at the Lees Cliff Hall. The brief for the story is tea dancing for the elderly. With him are two camera operators. One assumes a position on the balcony, while the other takes shots under Jonathan's direction on the dance floor. To make the story interesting, various unusual camera angles are used. It is necessary to overshoot, so there's plenty of material for editing. Once establishing shots are taken, Jonathan interviews various people around the hall. Then the crew return to Television Centre at Maidstone. Here Jonathan writes the commentary for the report from notes recorded on a tape recorder. All commentaries are entered into the Meridian news computer. Whilst this is happening, the editor assembles the pictures to the commentary with guidance from Jonathan. The tape format used is Betacam, a professional broadcast standards video system which is generally used throughout the broadcast industry. The story has to be roughly 2.5 minutes long and will take nearly 3 hours to edit. During this time, Jonathan has to go into the dubbing suite to lay the commentary down on an earlier story on smuggled birds through the Dover docks.
And say there's one consolation. These birds are in reasonable condition. Only one casualty. Charges of animal cruelty aren't likely. Jonathan Marland in Dover for Meridian News.
Next stop for the story, broadcast on Meridian Tonight.
Retired people in the South East are flocking to tea dances, which all sounds very nice, but the reason they go during the day is that they're frightened to go out at night. Numbers have rocketed in the past year at the Lees Cliff Hall in Folkestone.
They say they don't want to drink, they want to dance in safety, and there's also the chance of romance, as Jonathan Marland discovered.
The social world is alive and well, and heads still spin at a dance with the over 60s.
Enjoy the dancing and the people, of course.
It's the best form of exercise for old people.
In Folkestone, within sight of the coast of France, where the tea dance was popular in the 30s.
The key trick really is to prepare yourself for anything that might go wrong. A story may suddenly break that you weren't expecting to break. There may be a development that you weren't anticipating. But if you've read the newspapers, looked at bulletins during the day, kept in touch with the wire copy as it's coming through on the computer, then hopefully there's not much that they can throw at you whilst you're on air, which you won't have some idea of. Because once you're there, you're on your Todd.
Television is such a team effort that one thing that breaks somewhere else has a consequence, and sometimes it kind of winds me up because people say to me, "Oh, you forgot your words on Friday again then, Mike," and I say, well, no, I didn't, because I was like trying to be a good scout and wait for them to tell me what to do next, you know. So that's the frustrating part of television. You don't get to do your own cock-ups, other people do them for you. The programmes that I've worked on, which is like Coast to Coast and Meridian, have been really popular, partly because it's local, and BBC don't have studios here, partly because we've been around a long time, and they know old Lobeck, you know, the weather chappie. And I've been around for sort of 11 years, so a lady said to me, we're like the ducks on the living room wall, you know, there's a little flight of 3 ducks. She said to me, you're the 4th duck on my living room wall. If you're there long enough, people in the end, they treat you like an old sort of family dog, you know, who comes in the corner of the lounge every night and curls up there. Nobody listens to you, actually. Nobody listens to what we're saying. You're just there, you know.